Hello everyone, welcome back to the game room. This is Michael, and I'm just going to show you very briefly. It's kind of like a mini showcase slash review. This is a game that's quite a few years old. It started life on the PC, and then it eventually got converted to the PS4 and the Xbox One. Not very long ago, actually. We're talking like 2-3 years ago. And of course, because it's cyberpunk, then I bought it straight away. I simply love cyberpunk. I like the atmosphere. I like the neon lit nighttime cityscapes that just are incredible. I mean, Blade Runner is one of my favorite sci-fi movies, and anything that's Blade Runner-esque in theme is going to really capture my attention. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game. We'll start a new game here. We'll do a new campaign, and we'll play it on easy, because I'm an old man and I've got slower reflexes.
January 17.
There is a storyline. I won't spoil too much of that for you. For those of you that have played the game already, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're kind of new to the genre and you fancy playing a very different kind of first-person shooter, now when I say different kind, it's got a mild storyline, but what counts here is that it's just a basic straight-up run-and-gun shooter. You just blast everything that's in your path. Now, 90% of your enemies are going to be of the robotic, mechanical kind. Later on in the game, there's the odd human enemy that's trying to stand in your way, but that's spoiling the story, so I won't ruin that for you. Now, as you can see, the visuals are cyberpunk through and through. The sound effects are very atmospheric indeed. You get all your usual, you know, distant bangs, crashes, police sirens, people shouting, and you get your moody, like synthwave style music. Now, like with a lot of other games, you can use the environment to your advantage here. You've got things like explosive barrels, explosive gas canisters, you've got electrical equipment that you can shoot, so it causes electrical discharge, and that'll stop your enemies in their tracks. You can also destroy explosive barrels to reveal secret areas, like for example over there. And as you can see, this is a tutorial level. It even tells you shoot this explosive barrel to get to a secret area. And there you have it. So you've got to look out for cracks in the wall that you can destroy in one way or another. Now, like with all games here, if you've got a very decent pair of headphones, and yes, I'm running this one on the PS5, like all of the games I'll be reviewing for you, of current gen and slightly past gen. If you have a good pair of headphones, they're going to suit you well, because the 3D sound is put to good use here. You do have a variety of weapons you can use. You've got, at the moment I'm using this assault rifle, but you've got a plasma gun as well. Now all of these weapons can be upgraded at various upgrade stations that you come across. So you can increase things like firepower, you can increase the blast radius of explosive weapons. If you have bombs, you have grenades, you have all kinds of different things that you can use to cause chaos and destruction to your enemies. Oh dear. Oh well, it's probably a bad customer. And as you can see, the atmosphere is tremendous. I mean, this is cyberpunk through and through, and this city is rather sprawling. It's split up into different levels, of course. Now, the levels are very diverse. They are set in the same area, but you visit different parts of this city, and it's huge. So it's not open world. I mean, the gameplay is quite linear, but nevertheless, it's still enjoyable. Yes, you have a katana blade you can use. Slice up your enemies.
You need to disable the energy barrier.
So, you've heard the instructions, follow the cables, find the power supply. It's all pretty straightforward. There's another crack in there, you see. So what you do is you can shoot this vehicle, cause it to explode, and it reveals a secret area. These big yellow canisters here, if you pick those up, pick as many of those up as you possibly can, it acts like upgrade currency. The more you accumulate, the more you can upgrade your weapons. So you earn weapon points. Now you can shoot this barrel, or you can shoot that thing up there, and that'll blow up the door. There you have it. Now that's your limit to puzzle solving in this game. You have to find different switches to push to open doors. And that's all there is to it. The rest is just running and gunning, and blasting everything in your path. So graphically we're looking at a very good looking game here. The frame rate stays pretty much constant throughout. I think it's capped at about 30 frames a second, but it's a very smooth 30 frames a second. It's very good indeed. You can't fault it. And then you go back here and you open this door. There you go. And basically, that's what you do. You just play through the game, unlocking energy barriers, blasting open doors, revealing secret areas, and basically trying to survive constant onslaughts by these unusual mechanical enemies. Of course, it's best to stay out of the way of exploding barrels and things.
They are here for your protection.
Anything else to blow up? Oh, look at that, another destructible wall. There you have it. And do pick up these yellow canisters wherever you go.
Special discount for smart people.
Of course you can
Free IQ exams.
kind of semi-interact with these very atmospheric things, like for example
Please
this
select free gift card.
these very interesting advertisement boards that talk to you when you go near them. You've got vehicles that are flying overhead. You can't interact with those and you can't shoot them down, unfortunately, but then again, why would you want to? They're going about their own business.
Loyal customer.
Vehicles you can destroy, especially if they're in front of destructible walls. You'll need to do that. And that's pretty much all hard reset Redux is. It's an excellent run and gun shooter with a fantastic cyberpunk atmosphere. Look at that. Oh, yes, now you're going to have to destroy something here, so... Now that there is an upgrade station, so you need to get here, so the way to do it is to cause a bit of destruction, so we might have to go this way. Now I haven't played this for a while, so even I forget where certain things are, but you'll soon find your way. But the big question is, do I recommend this game? Well, if you like first-person shooters that play extremely well, and if you like cyberpunk, then yes, this game is a definite must. And of course you can get stuck, like me. There is a way out of here, I just haven't found it. There you go. Now, as far as glitches are concerned, this game doesn't really have very many of them. I haven't encountered glitches as such, really. I've just really enjoyed my time playing through this game. And most of all, I enjoy sharing my experiences with fellow gamers. And there you have it. So we're going to destroy that. And there you go. Now here's your upgrade terminal. So you've got one upgrade point. So let's have a look. You can upgrade your weapons. You can upgrade combat gear or firearms. So let's go to firearms. There you go. Ready to install. Magnifying scope, turbo engine, increased rate of fire. Let's do that.
Good choice. The pod was successfully mounted.
There you have it. So the more upgrade points you have, the more you can upgrade everything. Little things to interact with, like so. Turn the wheel and get rid of the fire. So you can move through to the next level. The slight hiccups you see are checkpoints being loaded. And we've come to a different area. Oh, that's increased my rate of fire, alright. Now the controls are extremely responsive, the gameplay is very tight. There's no clunkiness here. Your controller does what you tell it to do. And we still have some more annoying little sods. Yeah. And you've got some very good explosion effects as well. You've got some excellent weapon sounds. Excellent weapons themselves. You can upgrade this assault rifle. You can turn it into a rocket launcher as well. And you can have little micro missiles that affix themselves to enemies and cause damage.
Please select Regift card.
And there you have it. See, if it were up to me, I'd just go on playing this game and sharing it all with you. But I want you to experience it for yourselves. If you don't have a PC and you want to play a game that was originally a PC game and that runs superbly on your PS4 or your Xbox One or both, then I'd say give it a shot. It runs fantastically on both the PS4 and the Xbox One. There are no differences really, not that I can see. Frame rate continues to be smooth throughout. No glitches that I can tell you about, none that I can remember. I think it's a great piece of software. So yes, highly recommended. Hard Reset Redux, PS4 and Xbox One, and here it is running on my PS5. Go for it. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. Ciao ciao.